We're rolling.
Welcome to Bot War.
That was a more subdued version. Okay, we have... Welcome. We haven't done a video for a while. So...
No, but you can find the last after action report in Galactic Transmission,
well
issue
done.
1.
The proofed version. Okay. So welcome back, everybody. We are up for a game of Bot War, and we have Beastlords versus Valiants. I'll let Aiden go through his list first because he's been writing up some stuff for the next issue of Galactic Treasures, another shameless plug. And he's taken the models from the new Ducal's Defenders box set that is sort of out, but it'll be mainly coming out in October.
Yeah, so to get the full rundown on my list, you just need to pick up Galactic Transmission issue 2.
Well, when it happens, which is not till August, September. So.
But yeah, just briefly, the big challenge I feel we're going to have with this list is I usually like having a lot more cubes. So we'll see how it all plays out. It's going to mean I'm going to have to be much more tactically sound and strategic in my power-up phase, instead of just slamming a bunch of cubes around and going, that's fine, I can boost my shields and do 10 other things and it'll all be okay. So we're kicking off with Apex. He's got a pretty stock standard stat line. For 10 points he's good for the 2 special abilities he has. The Combat Axe, which means in close he's getting extra damage through if he does any damage, and Sabotage, which means if he manages to drop a point of damage on someone at range and they've yet to activate in the turn, they can move at half speed. So if you're staring down the barrel of some horrifying Beastlord attack and all of a sudden Beastlord has to waste both activations just moving up to you, it is going to change their mind or potentially save an ally from a similar fate. Now, you don't have any ram attacks in that list,
I do.
do you? You do?
I do. Parasola's got a ram attack.
Yeah, so Parasolar would be the prime suspect to drop with the Sabotage for that reason. Can completely neutralise a ram attack if you're not able to make the full distance in one hit. Next up, we've got Iron Skin with the special rule named after the man who pities the fool, Iron Skin. So another stock standard stat-lined bot, but he's got an extra point of damage, gives him a bit more survivability, and he can re-roll 1 shield die per turn. So yeah, he's a bit more survivable than a purely stock standard bot. Next we have Heat Sink. Now he is costed more for the threat of a weapons overload. He's very expensive. He does have a 3rd cube, but the weapons overload is the sort of move where if he's within short range, he could potentially drop 9 ranged attack right into a Beastlord's face, which is up to 27 points of damage on a single roll. Of course, that move requires 3 energy cubes and he has to take 5 points of damage, so very, very, very good chance it'll cost him his own life. Phantom. Phantom is a great suppressor for opposing flyers, helicopters, air support bots, because he's got the ground-to-air missile, so anything with those sorts of rules counts as short range, and he also gets it has target matrix and sharpshooter rolled into it, so he gets to count them as short range and gets a re-roll on his ranged attack dice. And to keep him alive, he has invisibility, so once per game at the start of a turn during the power-up phase, he'd say, yep, I'm invisible this turn. Line of sight to him is reduced to 1 inch, so unless they started within 1 inch of him, they wouldn't be able to move into close attack, and they would have to move to within 1 inch of him if they wanted to shoot him. Good way to keep him alive or contesting an objective, doing things like that at key times. The big boy of my list, the unofficial leader, it'd have to be Starfighter. He's probably still the biggest Valiant. He probably edges out Duke. Ducal.
Yeah, easy.
Yeah. It's that wide stance he's got. Makes him a bit lower on the base. Air support. 3 close attack.
He's one of the 3 Valiants that have air support.
There's Starfighter, Dustwind, and
Supercharger.
Yeah, Supercharger with teleport. And that's also part of his role. The fact that he does give some mobility to the list. He has the Sonic Boom, which is 1 automatic point of damage to something within a certain radius of him when he lands after an air support move. I can't remember if it's 10 inches. I think it may be 10 off the top of my head. He does have the favoured upgrade added to him, which gives him a reroll of 1 shield dice per turn. Now that is slightly stronger than Iron Skin because it's a shield dice per turn. So that can protect him in close combat, whereas Iron Skin's purely against ranged attack. And rounding out the list, we've got Code Red, bit of a glass cannon, low damage, low shields, ranged attack 4, SR 9, so he's probably getting the last say on most battlefields. So hopefully you can position him in a way that he's finishing off something so he's not going to be taking the return fire.
I'm getting paranoid that my camera's going to cut out for some reason. Right, so I've taken Beastlords and I did get a couple of practice games in with these just a couple of days ago. So I thought I'd take them again just to see how Aiden deals with them. So I've taken the exact same list that I took before. Some of the people on the Facebook group may recognise it. So I've got Dactylus, mainly because I like the flexibility that having air support gives, but also because I don't want too many models with Armoured Might in order to not put a huge stress on my cubes. So it's got Dactylus there. I've taken Stegoras just for once again for flexibility. He does have the Strategist rule, which allows him to alter the SR of a friendly model within 10 inches by 3. So it'll, so for instance, he could make Tyrannus, who's on SR6, he could make him SR3, which could be quite handy. So apart from that, he does have a combat shield as well. So he's actually pretty resilient when you have Armoured Might. Now that Armoured Might gives a sort of combat shield type effect, then you've got combat shield. So you're potentially rolling 2 black and a red for his shield with 3 shields. So it's actually really resilient. So I definitely recommend, if you are playing Beastlords, to make sure that you've got Armoured Might activated. You do lose your ranged attack, your long range attack, but you get a boosted short range attack. So I've also taken Tyrannus because he's like the best Beastlord.
Debatable, I like Brontus.
Yeah, but Brontus only has 3 CA. So Tyrannus has 3 CA and 4 shields as well, like Brontus. So, and he's got combat scimitar, so he's rolling 2, re-rolling 2 to hit and close attack. So he is a point more though than Brontus. So and SR6, not SR2. So there is some slight disadvantage, but he is a pretty tough dude. And I've also taken the Inner Power upgrade for him, which is adding an additional energy cube to the pool. So not just to him, but to the whole pool. But he has it. So if he dies, that is lost. So I've also taken Parasolar finally. Sorry, my final model I've taken is Parasolar, and he has Ram Attack, and I took that, and Pugilist. So I especially took that because, once again, it's not extra stress on the cubes for a Armoured Might upkeep. So, and he gives a bit more flexibility with a charge range, I guess, of 10 inches. So we'll see how we go. We're playing the Ruby Crystals. It's actually, Aiden pointed out earlier that it is unusual that we play Ruby Crystals on the city board. So we normally play ruby crystals on like the forest and stuff like that. So see how they roll on the city board. So I hope you enjoy the game. So we're about to start our first turn. Paranoid about the camera again. And I imagine I'm going first with SR1s.
Yeah, so we did roll off before the game to organise tie breaks on SRs. Anthony's models activate earlier than mine on a tied SR. So that's where Strategist can be very useful, because dropping an SR from 6 to 3 would actually make anything that's on SR3 activate before all of my models, if you wanted to get the jump on someone later on.
Right, so I'm going to move Dactylus first. So he's going to move one activation to here, so he's got some cover still. But I'm going to shoot down there at Starfighter. So
I can still basically see half the model because he just hangs out so much.
I move the... so that's one, and I'm going to shoot with a boost because Dactylus also has ground-to-air missile.
So
I'll be rolling 4 purples.
Oh, I'm going to have to boost then, aren't I? So I've got 4 reds and a reroll because of favoured.
Okay. Oh, not a bad shot. 9.
Oh, come on.
9. We're off the mark.
Alright, that's...
Oh, that's a good roll, though, mate.
6, and I've got a reroll.
Is that like full shields?
Oh, we'll see if it is in a second.
And Aiden's up to his...
Oh, 7.
It's close.
No.
I don't know, anyone who's played Botwell before, look at that. Nearly full shields on 4 dice. Well done.
Well, that's how I roll.
Okay.
You still took 2 off of him first shot.
Yeah, I'm sorry. But that's out of 9 damage to roll 7 shields. That's pretty good. Okay. So Stegoras now. He is going to activate Armoured Might. And he is going to move 7 inches for his second activation. And that would be your go.
I'm up to 3s. Alright. Now, the problem with Dactylus is you can't really pin him down in a firefight. He can jump out and come over to my half of the board and cause problems at some point. Something to be aware of that... now he still requires range, doesn't he? Even though he's... Yeah. So
yeah, maybe we couldn't even kill him.
I think
we completely forgot. Oh, no. It's in.
You still haven't touched the base yet.
Oh, haven't I?
That's touching the base.
He's out by about 5. No. Do you want to have a look at it?
Well, I can't see what's up that end.
Well, get up off your bottom and have a look.
Nah, it's
pretty close.
I'll take you.
It's within like 3 or 4 mil.
It's not horseshoes and hands.
So I nearly cheated, by the way, just so people on the camera know. I completely forgot we have a 24-inch range for turbo.
We know he cheated. I'm just going to let him have it. I'm a Valiant. I take the high road.
Out comes the excuses.
You know how
what was my excuse? I forgot my excuse at the start. I can't remember what it was. I had a good one.
Your excuse for taking a well-crafted list that you've run multiple times in preparation.
Multiple times. I don't think 2 times against one.
Is it more than one?
Yeah, but that's...
Then it's multiple.
Oh, yeah, okay. But I had a good excuse. I can't remember what it was now. I remember mentioning it before the camera went on.
Goodness gracious me. Alright. Where do I want to position myself? Now, I only left Apex with the 1 cube.
How far did he move?
About 7.
Oh, more like 8.
Front to the front.
Okay.
I was measuring it up to the bit over here.
I think he's in the middle of the road.
He was standing next to frickin' on.
No, I'm teasing you, dude.
Oh, I see how it is.
Oh, that was 9.
Oh, we better make it 12 then. Now, I actually did just leave everything off Iron Skin this turn, so he skips. I'm up to 4, so you're 2 or 6s, aren't you?
Yeah. Yep.
Heatsink. Now, heatsink I'm generally going to be over-cubing just to keep the threat of the weapon overload alive. If Anthony had air supported across with Dactylus, there would be a chance I would have brought Heatsink out to do his thing. 7, so 14 on a double move. I'm starting to think I want to sort of refuse the flank and get everything across to the right and out of your way.
They're not in my way.
Yeah. Alright, so I'm up to 6s, so you're 2 good to go.
Okay, so Tyrannus is going to Armoured Might.
Slow advance from the Beastlords.
Yes, slow advance. So we're going to move up though to here.
Now, have the Beastlords lost since the change to Armoured Might?
No.
Oh, okay.
Well, hang on a minute.
Interesting.
Are we counting just my battles, or are we counting everybody's battles? Because I think Chris lost Beastlords a couple of times over the weekend.
Are you talking about the filthy Atlantican lover?
No, the other Chris.
Oh, the other Chris.
But in the same club. There's 2 Chris's in the same club. And what is Parasolar going to do? I think he's going to have to...
Oh.
I don't want to be too brave.
Go on.
He's going to do a double move.
Try your luck.
Oh, there's a head here. That's your head from...
Just random battle damage.
Okay, so I've done my double move. Okay, you can move the rest of your dudes.
Very brave. Oh. Got to say, I'm very concerned about these Beastlords.
We're still rolling. I've got paranoia about my phone because last video I think we ran out of memory. So I've cleared it, but I'm still paranoid about it.
Now the problem is you forced me to use a cube off Starfighter, so now I don't quite have enough to air support and do a follow-up with him.
Yeah, great.
Yeah, not for me. Where do I want to plonk him? How far out would I have to get a bead on Parasolar? Probably further out than I can manage. I'm just going to take him up to behind the building. Yeah. It doesn't matter if it's 1 or 2. Nothing else happening. The problem is Beastlords have got so much staying power. It's not really worth me exposing Code Red for a long range shot where you're going to have a terrain
Definitely you should.
dice.
You should definitely move him right out into the middle of that square.
Yeah. Well, I could probably get
Trust
him
in your
tucked up
rolling.
over there.
Trust in your rolling, mate.
3 purples versus what? 3 reds and a black?
No black. No deck.
You get terrain.
Oh yeah, terrain, yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, but the way you roll and the way I roll, that's possible.
You know my luck doesn't swing until it all seems lost. That's how it works for the good guys. Oh, I'm really torn on what to do with him.
Climb
Yeah.
up on a building.
Oh, I don't think I've got the range. You know what? I think I will. Just as a specky. How's that shot look from your side? Am I going to get terrain on a return shot?
No, you can't get terrain.
Oh.
No, still can't.
Tell
Push
me-
your side on, I can see all of you. Hang on. Now you will.
Right.
But you can't see me from there.
Do you look at where Dactylus' head is? Have a look at his head. Yeah, these are purely static models. They don't move and look around the corner.
Yeah.
Right. Well, assuming I'm getting...
You can actually move him back out and you'll still get a terrain.
It doesn't really matter if
Yeah,
I've got the
you're
shot.
fine.
Alright, so assuming I'm getting the terrain if
Yeah.
he returns fire, I'll take a long range shot, which means I'm rolling 3 purples because he's pretty good at range.
And I'll get a black terrain and my normal 3 shield dice.
Oh, that's terrible. What's that one? 5.
Still terrible as well. So you still chipped the damage off.
1 whole damage.
1 whole damage.
Look out. Feel the pain, Dactylus. That's for the 2 you took off Starfighter.
Yeah, well that could have been a lot more than 2. Right. Red cube.
I kind of forgot that Dactylus had ground to air. It made Starfighter scurry a bit.
Right, now this is where I always seem to fail, is like working out what cubes I'm going to need when. So he's going to need that and that, I think. Oh, hang on, we need to work out our red ruby crystals.
Yeah.
So let's roll a shield.
Shield dice.
Okay, so Tyrannus 2.
So you got 2 extra cubes and 2 points.
And Parasolar, none.
Heatsink, 1. And Phantom, 2.
Can you pass me 2 cubes, please?
You didn't want to show them the dandruff?
No, we're good. And so, which is the one that survives? Where is it?
The one that wasn't rolled for, because I strategically
Which
didn't
is
go
where?
within 2 inches.
Over there.
Yep.
Okay.
So the trick with ruby crystals is the last deposit doesn't get removed from the table. And I've put that in my back half, meaning I can hopefully farm a cube every turn to help power up my forces. And you're getting VPs off these as well. So points-wise, I'm ahead, meaning if it does come to time, I can hopefully keep my 6 models alive longer than he can keep his 4 alive. Also, can you guess what I'm planning on doing with Phantom?
Is it at the start of his turn?
Declare at the start of any turn.
Okay.
So, power up face. So, yeah, I'm thinking Phantom's invisible round about now.
Yep.
So, if Anthony wants to deal him damage, he's got to get mighty close.
Mm-hmm.
I suspect there may be a retreat in Phantom's future. Just quietly.
I'm actually thinking that should go there more.
Oh, yeah, this is the problem. Where do you put the cubes?
Yeah, the cube game is getting more complex with less cubes.
Or if you move out in front of Phantom, he might throw a ram attack your way. It'd be suicidal, but you never know. Try your luck in the big smoke. Yeah, the as you said, working out where you're going to put these, it definitely makes you think a bit harder when you've got so few.
Okay, I think I'm okay.
When you are, get the party started. Oh.
See, we're still rolling,
He's looking at an air support. Oh, you're not going to try and drop Starfighter.
Could do.
Cheeky. Position yourself in a way that I can't return fire without moving. Starfighter's ready for you. Just land there.
Yeah, but...
He is the emissary to the Beastlords. He knows your tactics.
Yeah. He's got 4 cubes. He's, he's not that bad, is he?
He's pretty dinged up. He's only on 5.
Is he?
Yeah, you took 2 off of him already. He's not as tough as a Beastlord.
The thing is, I don't have to get close to him in order to give you short range. Because I've got ground air, but I just can't.
Yeah, there was a reason he put himself there. Because obviously you want to take out my best model.
Let's see what Stegoris is doing.
Too hard to think about.
Yeah, that was too hard to
Pick
think about for
someone else.
now. It's like, let's... Well...
Oh, is he going to drop someone else's SR?
Yeah, he's going to drop Tyrannus's SR.
Oh, for a whole activation.
And he's going to keep his Armoured Might.
Ooh. And he's got nowhere to move because you've plugged the gap with Tyrannus.
Doesn't matter. But you can go straight over the top of the building, mate.
Oh, but the building's going to take a critical dice worth of damage.
Yeah, it doesn't matter, it's got 10. Just don't know exactly. I think I actually just might move up. Go on here.
Coward. Should have just gone over the top, mate.
No.
Got to let the punters at home see Turbo in its full glory. These buildings are no longer impassable terrain features.
Correct. And we were talking about that a couple of days ago, in the sense that if someone was carrying behind a building, a few shots might actually bring the building down. Especially if you've got like a battery hiding behind there with a objective.
Yeah.
Or a generator even.
Mm.
It's like they just shoot the building down. So, because they've got no shields, and you only got to cause 10 damage.
5 to the little ones.
Yeah, well, there's no little ones in the city. We're talking little ones as in like little houses and things. But, okay, what am I going to do with Dactylus?
Didn't solve your problem.
No, it didn't really. I
I
think
think you should land here. Could land on the top of the building.
I actually don't need to... Who can I possibly see? I can see an old mate there.
With terrain, we established.
Yeah. You get to, well, not if I get on top of the building. But it's a long range shot. I like my ground to air missile.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome.
The thing is, you've got 4 cubes on there, so I'm suspecting that you're going to try and like air support somewhere and do something.
There's a really good chance that'll happen. If you don't take him out. Guys, this is all brinksmanship. I haven't planned that far ahead.
I don't know.
Oh, does he do it?
I just don't know.
Does he commit?
What can I see and where can I see him from?
What can't you see?
See, I can't really see him from any of those. Oh.
If you land behind him where all these guys are, yeah.
I can't make that. That's 24. I want to land on that building at the very back. I can't quite cross over to this side.
How much damage do you take if a building collapses with you on it again?
Oh, a lot. Like 4 critical dice or something. 5 critical dice worth of damage. You do get shields, but it's a lot of damage.
I'll double check that, because if you do land on a building, I might just do it that way.
I don't know what to do. I've been punished in the past for being overly aggressive.
Oh, it also damages models in base-to-base contact.
That's correct, if you're touching a building.
Just blow that building up, you'll hurt him.
Yeah, well that's true. But I don't get ground to air missile against that.
It could be a flying building. For a large building, it's 4 critical dice. For a small building, it's 2 critical dice.
Yeah. You know what? I am actually going to shoot that building.
Oh, so you're moving so you can shoot the building?
Yeah. Oh, well, yeah, I'll have to move. going to shoot the building. He switched his gun to his other hand. So we've moved, and they're going to shoot.
So you reckon you can get 10 out?
No, I can't. It's not possible. What did it cause 6 damage to it?
Chuck a 6 on the top. Buildings have a nice little lip there.
What's the SR of Starfighter?
8. So he'll be after everything you've done.
Okay, so I'm up to 3s.
I'm also up to 3s, and your 3s go faster than my 3s.
That is correct. Oh, now, obviously I'm maintaining armoured might. I don't have a ranged attack here.
Maybe oh no, you would have been short range. I was thinking maybe I didn't need to go invisible, but yeah, you'd still get short range.
I would have crushed him.
Yeah.
He would have been dead for sure. I think I'm just going to move up to there.
That's not a very brave move.
Nah. So we just one move.
That's a lot of cubes for just doing one little move.
Yeah, well, it's just in case. In case you wanted to do stuff, right? I was actually thinking I was going to do others. Because I had to put the cubes on before you made him invisible.
Oh, well. It says start of turn, so it's, I guess, yeah, what's the resolution
it's
on the
power up phase. Wow. Yeah. Okay, I'm up to 6s.
Alright. So I have 3 to activate. And the problem is...
This feels more like a game of chess now. I feel like I'm in a game of chess.
Yeah, you're not letting me draw any beads on anyone.
This would be very different in the open desert style terrain.
Oh yeah, yeah, definitely. Oh, Apex. Oh, he's got Parasolar just tucked around there though. Alright, I assume you're claiming terrain for... Actually, don't touch the building.
No, go against the building. I was thinking 2 for 1.
So I assume you're claiming terrain for
Of course.
So we'll just do a long range shot.
I'll boost as well.
May as well. 2. More than 2.
5, only 5.
That's right. Boost against the weakest shot coming at him.
My 6s?
No, I've got 3s and 4s, mate.
Oh, okay.
You've only got Beastlords. You haven't got that many models to activate. Oh, is it even worth a long range punt at him? If I do it right, I've got terrain on a return shot, so may as well. So, yeah, 7. That takes me to the corner. I can see you.
We've never been this like.
He's using this gun, not the other gun.
Yeah, that's fine. Well, the other gun's just a hair dry.
Long range shots, only 2 purples.
Who are you shooting at?
The only one you can see there.
So he's going to have combat shield. Sorry, he's got 3 shields. Combat shield replaces 1. Armoured might replaces the next one. And I might boost.
Yes, use all your cubes before Starfighter launches. 2. Mighty 2.
3, we're good.
Oh, see, if you didn't have your armoured might on...
Is it my 6 now?
No! I've got heat sink.
What?
He's on 4.
Come on, then.
Right. What do I want to do with heatsink is the problem. I'm not sure I want to do anything with him is also the problem. I'm torn. I'm a bit like your Tyrannus. It's a lot of cubes I tied up on the model just in case. To have him not actually do anything. No, yeah, I'll skip. I'll skip heatsink.
Okay.
Oh, no. Yeah.
Move him up close to and touch the building.
He can secure this objective for me.
Okay.
Now you're on your 6.
Okay. So, Parasola's just gonna...
You
Do I
started.
actually have to move? I don't actually think I even have to move. So he's gonna,
All right,
shoot.
eagle-eyed viewers, let me know. I think there was probably a millimetre or two
was
of
there?
movement in that. I don't know.
I don't really...
We're feeling
Anyway,
extra cheeky today.
Hang on, is it 10?
Oh, you're shooting the building?
Yeah.
I do want to point out, Starfighter's not actually touching.
Oh, really? Oh, when did that happen?
It's been...
It's like before.
Review the tape, mate. Not at no point.
Oh, come on now.
At no point.
There's a bow in the card on the building.
he's not touching. Yeah, it's bowing towards him and he's still not touching.
That sounds a bit shifty. Anyway, I'm gonna shoot the building. I need a 4 to kill it. There's a 2. And I'll shoot it again.
Okay, so you need the 2.
It's dead. And all those dudes that were touching it, that Aiden knocked with his arm.
Well, I didn't want you to get upset when you found out he actually wasn't touching it.
I just broke it. I was going to put some rubble, but this might be giving you back terrain.
Yeah, it's a pretty big bit of rubble there.
No, I'm not giving it to you then.
Cardstock ruins. Heard it here first, people.
Yeah. Hang on. Have some 28mm barrels. There's your...
Oh, that's probably cover for Apex, not so much Starfighter.
Oh, Starfighter's out in the open. But now I've got no one to shoot at him.
Well done. Alright, so, Phantom.
I think they were touching the buildings myself.
Review the tape.
Let's see what would have happened. How many critical?
Alright, 4.
Ooh!
You
get shields against that.
Could have taken
And
that.
Apex. Oh, he'd be dead.
Yeah, for sure. Now, the Phantom Menace, who is invisible and has ground-to-air missile.
Is he invisible now?
Start a turn.
Oh, yeah.
Everything you've got's activated.
Still on
It
the
doesn't
same
matter.
turn.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, the turn's over if I've finished my activations. That's how it works.
So,
I'll boost.
yeah, he's putting a boosted shot into Dactylus. Look at all the purples over there.
And I'm still covering. Still got terrain.
Cowering. 7.
It's a good roll. Takes 4 damage. I can't seem to roll anything but a 1 or a 0. What'd you course? 7?
Yeah, I rolled 7.
He's down to 3.
Oh, isn't that close?
Yeah.
Oh.
He's only got 8. He's the lowest Beastlord.
Oh, see, I wasn't really thinking of air supporting Starfighter, but with a sonic boom, that'd only be 2.
Mm-hmm.
I need to just sneak around behind you, not walking through the camera like I normally would, just to eye off what I can do with 10 inches. Turns out I can probably do a lot from about there. Alrighty. Air support.
Mm-hmm.
Making sure to not touch the building.
Yeah, touch it.
Sonic boom!
That's hang on, what is the range of Sonic Boom?
I'm pretty sure it's 10. I'll double check.
I thought it was 6.
Either way, I'm going to say, who wrote these stupid rules?
Well, I can't even remember them. I don't think it's 10. That's a long way. Who would have put that in?
Sonic boom! Model causes 1 automatic point of damage to an enemy model within 10 inches at the end of the super ability move. This
Who
damage
wrote these
cannot be
rules?
shielded. So he's down to 2.
Yeah.
Boosted shot
And I'll boost.
for 4 purples.
And I don't have a terrain.
Not no more, you don't.
You gotta roll really badly on this.
Not today.
Who rolls nearly full on 4 purples? Oh.
You only took 4.
Yeah.
I put extra mustard on that, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Problem is, Code Red doesn't have
Everyone's
someone
on the
to shoot
camera
at,
just
yeah?
saw that and everyone groaned. And like, who rolls that many threes?
Ah, some good
I don't think I've ever rolled that.
Can he get far enough across to actually get a bead? He'd definitely have to run. Yeah, I'd be able to see you, but you'd get terrain. Is it worth it? Or do I do something silly, like double move him up and expose him? Problem is he's a glass cannon, I don't want him that far forward. See, that's the trick, people. Sometimes you think, you know what, that'd be a great move. But then you have to remember what list you're playing. And it's like, yeah, if I was a Trasher or a Beastlord, that'd be a great move. But not if I'm Democracy or a ranged Valiant. So, yeah, we'll give him his 7. You'll definitely get terrain on that.
That was the biggest 7 I've ever seen.
You're feeling a bit cheeky today.
Well, you know.
You know what? You see these 4 dice? I'm going to roll these 3 again because
Yeah.
they feel special.
Mm-hmm.
If I do it another time, you'll probably flip the table.
Yeah.
Ah, 4. That's reasonable.
4.
You're right. Turn 3.
Okay. Wow. So you get an extra cube, do you?
Yeah, I need to roll for that. And it doesn't disappear. So 2 extra cubes and 2 more points.
Mm-hmm.
So all along my plan was to play the points game on this scenario. That's why I skipped that.
I don't think you need to. I think you'll probably just win. Okay. So
Well, there's definitely a chance, but that's strategically why I skipped the back one and pushed forward into the centre with the model that was going to use Invisible to keep himself safe. Just for anyone who cares about tactics discussion. Okay, what have I got to play with? 2, 4.
So, if Code Red could see me,
9,
does that mean I can see Apex?
2. Yeah, well, Code Red's not Apex, is he?
Yeah, but they're almost in a direct line.
Yeah, a direct line to that. Really? Oh my goodness.
1, 2,
3, 4.
I'm gonna have to.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. That one. Okay. You made me lose count of the cubes.
Shh. Shush now.
Well, I guess the other question is, can you see Phantom?
Well, I don't think so. I think that would be a bit much. I was thinking Apex though. I could have seen Apex.
Oh, yeah, you could move Stegoris across to strategy Parasolar.
He's still with. He could do it anyway.
He's within 10? It's a long 10.
Well, that's what they all say, isn't it? It's a long 10. It is within 10. Easy.
Just trying to give you a taste of your own medicine.
Where are we still filming? That's the big question. We are still filming.
Always a bonus. The number of games that have been lost to the void because of your camera's capacity.
Yes. Move to there. Ooh. Didn't see old Heatsink hiding behind there.
Getting cheeky.
Yeah.
Yeah, he moved across to secure the objective.
Getting really cheeky, actually.
When you've got the densely packed terrain, it's definitely worth getting up and looking at the board from another perspective from time to time.
Yeah, but I'm thinking it's going to be... I have to get to there, and I just don't think that... Oh,
You can get to there and give me terrain, that's fine.
no, you won't get... Oh, would you get terrain? Yeah, you'll get terrain. But that's for later. I'm just working this out now.
Trying to assume he'll be there later.
Well, this is an interesting turn of events, I must say. So he's going to maintain Armoured Might. He's going to use one activation to make Tyrannus 3.
Ooh, not Parasolar. Interesting.
Well, can't I do it twice?
Oh, you're thinking about just going full strategist, eh? I'm not sure in Turbo, because it's been nerfed compared to what it was in the earlier edition. Let's see if it says once per. Strategist, special activation. No, it doesn't say you can only do it once.
So I think I can do it twice.
Yeah, nothing saying you can't.
So they're both SR3 now.
Interesting, interesting.
So you go with your 1s and 2s?
I have no 1s and 2s.
Oh. Okay, let's see if that actually did anything.
Yes, it moves your people out into the firing lines of my guys. Cool move. Maybe a tactical error.
Yeah, maybe. But...
Oh, Phantom, you're going to get hurt. This is a worry. Not liking this. At least you're not as good.
I think we're just going to move to there. So he's going to have a... So he's moved... Oh, sorry, maintains Armoured Might. He moves, and he's going to do a boosted shot at Phantom. So he's going to have...
Oh no, I'm invisible for the rest of the game, don't you know?
Oh, you're still invisible? You're not
No.
you messed me up with turns then. It's just like, what?
Well, that's the problem. I'm now the one who keeps count of what turn we're
Yeah,
on.
that's right. It could be turn bloody 10 for all I know.
I'll give you a tip. It's the dice over in this corner.
Oh, right. So, yeah, so a boosted shot with Armoured Might should give me this many.
Yeah, it's going to hurt.
I need a big roll though. I want to take him down in one hit.
Well, you need to roll 14.
Do I?
Yeah, because I'm going to roll 8 on my 14.
Oh, yeah, well, that's true.
Yeah. Oh, it's damn close.
Oh, hang on. Do I get any rerolls? No, not against
11.
Oh, what are you going to roll? 5?
Well, to keep him alive, I need to block 6 of that, I think. Yeah. Oh, no, I'm looking at the wrong one. Yeah, no. Six!
You're an ass! You are an ass.
I should have said I needed to block 8, and then I would have blocked 8. He's on 1 hit point.
Oh, man, I tell
Just
you,
in case Parasolar wants to finish the job.
I tell you what. That is just mental.
Oh, I save up all the luck and just crack it out for, board games. I don't use it for anything helpful like real life.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Don't try and, weasel your way out of it.
Just step out and shoot him. You'll be right. He's
No.
really weak.
No.
Coward. Shooting him in the back.
So he moved and we'll have a shot. Don't close
You
range.
sure you don't want to shoot Apex?
No.
Right. Well,
I don't
obviously...
think Apex is within 10, is he? Oh, he is. No, I'm not going to do that then.
Oh.
Hang on, let's move
Why
it
not?
around here.
10-inch ram attack? Well, what could be the problem?
Yeah.
10-inch combat axe ram attack.
Let's just move out this much.
I'll just shoot you even though you've got terrain. Well, if you're still shooting Phantom, I'm obviously boosting. Whiff.
Where are you getting all these cubes from?
Starfighter has no cubes.
Just three damage.
It's only 7. Oh, Phantom.
Okay.
My boy.
Yeah. I don't think Phantom's your boy. I think you're just rolling crazy dice.
You got to pull out the crazy dice when you need them. Oh, right. Now the other thing when facing Beastlords is to try and concentrate your fire. Don't divide your focus because it would be very.
Are you telling
easy.
me this, or are you telling people in the camera this?
The camera.
Right. Okay.
It would be very easy for me.
I think you should explain to people how you roll like multiple 2s on a dice with only 1 2 on it.
Trade secret. It'd be very easy for me to try and focus on Parasolar, but now Anthony's done his whole turn, I've got all the time in the world to get all these guys into the optimal position, and my objective this turn is to bring down Tyrannus.
So you've used all those cubes, right?
I've used 2 boosted cubes or Phantom.
Yeah. What, that whole turn?
That's all you've used.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, because you've still got like 13 cubes on there.
I had 2 from the thing last time.
Yeah.
So you've successfully negated the 2 I got from the objective.
Yes.
And Starfighter has 0,
Mm-hmm.
which put 2 into the pool. Right. Now you're making me second guess myself. 2, 4, 7, 13, 14, 15 I should have. 5, 11, 15. No, I'm right. Made me second guess myself then. Didn't want to cheat by accident. Right, so Apex is going to move in a way as to be out of sight of Parasolar, within 10, not touching a building. So yeah, he's definitely within 10, and we'll put a boosted shot into Tyrannus.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, the sabotage won't do anything because Tyrannus is already activated.
And he flips one of those for Armoured Might.
And he doesn't have a combat shield?
No. Tyrannus doesn't.
Good. Good. Now, he's going to be a tough nut to crack with 4 shields.
Not the way you're rolling, mate. Five versus
8.
And that's sabotage. Do you want to give me the little counter?
Doesn't matter. It clears at the end of the turn. And
Oh, okay.
yeah. We do have the fancy counters here. Add that extra bit to your gameplay. Help you remind you of persistent effects. So, Iron Skin's moving is 7 to
You know, hair dryer me.
a non-boosted shot into old mate. 5. More than 5. Oh. And here it comes. This is the move I've been waiting for all game.
Mm-hmm.
Heat sink. He's going to camp himself right in front of him.
Mm-hmm.
Leave himself on 1 point of damage.
Mm-hmm.
If only I could boost this as well, but I can't. So I'm going to need to triple his ranged attack.
Mm-hmm. How many do you need? 9?
One more than we currently have on the table.
Oh, it's over there.
I think I've cleared out the box actually. There's one here. Right. Weapons overload.
Yeah.
The sort of thing that could bring down a combiner.
Yep.
So, what do I need to get?
6. What'd you get total?
7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
11. Oh, I could save it.
All told, considering how many dice I was rolling, it's not that good a roll. Oh.
7. 4. He's on 2.
He survived!
He survives!
He survived a point blank weapons.
He survives! That's all I care about. He survives!
Oh, sorry, I rolled 13.
Lion.
Funny. But yeah, because Anthony...
Someone's in trouble now!
I haven't finished.
Yes, go on.
Because Anthony's done everything he can do, I get to activate my entire list uncontested. We know Phantom's within 10, so he can't afford to boost. He was only on 1 cube. But yeah, I fully expect Phantom to go down, but I have to just put everything I can into Tyrannus and drop in this turn. 3. Oh, you've got it on the critical, so you're right. Okay. No cubes on Starfighter. Code Red. You're our last hope. What are the chances Code Red would be able to actually do anything? Pretty slim.
He hasn't got 8, he's got 7.
7.
Ah.
It's.
Yeah. I thought, sorry, I looked at the wrong number.
Yeah, you did. Don't touch the building. Very paranoid about buildings now.
Oh, that gives me a terrain. You're shooting through 3 dudes.
2?
I must be getting a terrain there. For sure.
He is a good shot.
He's not that good a shot.
Okay, you can have terrain. I'm cocky. I'm rolling 5 purples. With a boost. Agent.
Oh, yeah. It's going to be tough. Might be going down this turn.
Oh, get out.
Giggity!
It's because he's rolling off camera, people.
Yeah. Am I?
Cheating.
Cheating, yeah.
Yeah. You survived one more turn, Tyrannus.
Okay, let's cube up. This is going to be...
and yeah, I left the point undefended. I don't get more out of it. I overdid it.
the round...
4, 6, 9, 11, 13. Oh man, I've got so many models here that I don't want to even waste cubes on because they're so weak. Power up. Problem is, the smart move for you is to hit the ones that I do power up before I get to use them. So I kind of have to put little specky cubes on the other ones just to keep them in the fight. Who gets this one? Apex, I like Apex.
Is it line of sight?
Pretty sure it just says 10 inches. I'll double check. Strategist.
What's the strategy rating of Phantom?
Friendly model within 10 inches. So it doesn't say line of sight.
What's the strategy rating of Phantom?
6. Okay. So you're going before him anyway.
Yeah.
You're going before everyone except Starfighter and Code Red.
I'm still going before them.
Okay, yeah, you're going before everyone except the low SR characters. What am I on?
Which are what?
Apex, Iron Skin, Heatsink. Problem is, Tyrannus is so close now, even if I cracked out some Beastie Boys sabotage, you'd still be able to move into base-to-base contact.
I just... Okay. I'm going to... Stegoris is going to...
Does he maintain armoured might?
No. He doesn't maintain armoured might. That could be the decision that kills me in the game.
Because you can't turn it back on.
I know, you can't turn it back on. So he's going to use his strategist to make Tyrannus 3. And he's going to shoot at Apex.
What sort of line of sights he got?
Straight through. No. But he's only got two.
Two purples
Two
versus
purples.
3 reds. Look, I'll risk it.
5 hits.
Oof, maybe I shouldn't have. 2 through. He's down to 4.
I'm up to 3s.
Yes, very funny.
Right.
So this could have played
So
out.
maintain armoured might.
This could have played out very differently if I'd won the roll off at the start of the game, because if I was activating faster on 3s, it wouldn't have been advantageous. You're moving into base to base with both of them.
Yep.
Wow. Okay. You only get one swing.
Yep.
Which one are you swinging at?
I am going to swing at Iron Skin.
I shall boost.
And I'm going to boost. Oh, I had to move. Going to boost as well. Can you pass me some purples, please? So that should be correct. So he's got 4 close attack, plus a boost, plus a close attack, plus armoured might.
So they get an additional for armoured, it's not a swap.
No, it's not a swap.
Oof. Oof. That's crazy.
And I get combat scimitar.
Yeah.
Ooh, but I might not need combat
That's
scimitar.
a lot of 3s, sir.
I don't think I... Because you can never re-roll a black, by the way. Just so everyone knows. Combat scimitar and all that doesn't work on black dice, only on purple. So, that was a good roll.
Oh, was it? Was it all but perfect and a better roll than I rolled earlier?
Yeah,
Because
almost.
you rolled 4 3s instead of 3 3s?
But I rolled a 1 and a 2 for the black.
I'm just looking at the purple, mate.
That's 12, 14, 17.
So, for those watching at home, mathematically, I can't keep Iron Skin alive.
Crushed.
Boom, 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 boom.
And I'll just turn around to face old mate.
Oh, look, you bumped the building. You're no longer touching it, so I can't blow you up now. Cheating.
I'm up 6s.
What's Parasola doing?
He's on 6.
Oh, you didn't...
I couldn't. I
Okay.
was out of 10-inch range.
Oh, well... Oh, do I just leave Heatsink to do the job in close, or do I send some backup? I feel like I have to send some backup. Right. Apex, ram attack.
Test for fear. That little motorcycle's not going to do nothing.
Right. Well, he's got a mate with him, so
Yeah, that's true.
he has 2 purples, and he gets an extra purple because of his friend. He gets a black close combat, and because of The ram, he gets a second black.
It's a lot of dice. He could do it.
It's not what you rolled, but you only got 2 hit points.
Yep. Whoa. That's a good roll.
11.
Can't actually even save that.
I don't think you can.
Because I can get a maximum. I can by 1. If I rolled everything perfect.
Get going then.
So, what's that? 6, 9. So, oh no, I can't, can I?
No.
I can't actually save it. So,
I didn't even. And look what you. There you go.
let's see what I would have rolled. But you can't save it because it's 11 versus maximum of 9. No. Epic.
Stacking the damage. That's the thing, once you get inside those 10 inches.
This is correct.
Problem is now Heatsink's got no one to shoot at.
Is it my go?
No, Heatsink's still alive, surprisingly. So Heatsink is going to pull back 7 inches and stand next to the objective.
Okay, now it's my go.
Yes.
So we're ram attacking Phantom.
Oh,
I'm going to fight with a boost.
What are you rolling?
6 again? Oh, no, not 7 this time, but 6.
Oh, that's obscene.
So we've got 3 attacks, plus a boost, plus combat, you always get a black, plus ram attack.
And I'm going to boost because if you roll less than 8, theoretically I can survive. That's more than 8.
Ooh, bam! Big numbers.
Boom, 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 boom.
So what did we have? There's 6, 9, 12.
I blocked 1.
Bow.
But the problem is you're leaving yourself massively exposed for the counter charges.
Yeah, of course.
He's just going for it. Balls to the wall.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. So, 8-inch move. Come stand next to you.
Mm-hmm.
Point the gun at the back of your head.
Mm-hmm.
Boosted shot. For 4 purples.
I had pugilist as well, by the way.
Yeah, matted. Mm.
Good roll. 5. 3 takes 2.
I love how we've gone from 15 damage and it's like, oh, good roll.
Yeah.
5, good roll.
5 is
solid.
a good roll for a shooting attack.
Yeah.
Well, for me.
Code Red, he is a glass cannon. He is not made for up close. Do I do a couple of like a boosted shot and a regular shot? Or do I ram attack and probably get killed?
I would do the boosted shot.
Yeah, for a lot of models, you'd go, yeah, ram attack all day long. Happy
But
days.
he's only got 1 close attack.
Yeah, I'd be rolling 2 blacks and a purple versus 5 purples on the first roll, which I need 1 more for. And then 4 purples on the second roll. Or I can run away.
Yeah, run away.
4. Oof, I might.
Oh, takes 3 though.
Ooh, what are you down to?
3.
Yeah, alright. We'll go for another shot.
Yeah.
Shoot you in the face.
Oh, that was my failure, that one. I could have actually saved all that and been good. That's the one. What'd you get?
8.
Yeah, he's gone. Oh!
Pew, 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 pew! Pew, 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 pew.
Yeah.
Boys and their toys.
Yep. Way to feminise the game, Aiden. Well done.
Well, I'm a boy and I'm playing with my toys. What do you want about?
Okay.
And I get to roll for the objective. Another 2.
Yeah. I think it's a conclusion now. I think it's going to be hard to pull back. You've got 4 dudes left. I don't know how you've killed 3 Beastlords. I've only killed 2 dudes. But anyway.
Oh, see, people at home, they're going to claim Beastlords are underpowered.
Okay, well, I'm going to go first anyway.
I'd assume it's the
Who's
best.
on whose wounds? Who's on what?
Oh, yeah, I don't want to put that many cubes on him. He's all but dead.
Who's on what wounds?
Heatsink's on 1. Starfighter's on 5. Code Red's on 5. Apex is on 4.
I really can't get to see anybody. Except for him.
So I was definitely feeling
So we'll just have
unsure
to
about the
move.
cube management. So of course I cheated and made sure I was farming cubes all game, so I had extra cubes.
And I'm going to shoot with the boost.
And double boost, of course.
Five.
4.
Yep.
Chip, chip, chip.
Yeah, well, yeah. 5 is my average dice roll, no matter how many dice I roll.
Just roll 37 dice.
Yeah.
5.
Yeah.
Problem is, I've already used Apax's RAM.
Mm-hmm.
But
It's got a combat axe.
yeah, we'll tie him up. I'll move in and take a swing. Just for those at home, that's what we're looking at.
Mm-hmm.
So what am I swinging with? 2 purple and a black. Oh, I don't think he's going to do the job by himself.
If I had armoured might, I could have done all right.
If anything, this was the wrong move because I just realised now when... Oh, actually I can disengage, can't I?
Yeah, if you cause a damage.
If I manage to sneak 1 point of damage through, I can step back, which will mean Code Red and Starfighter can move up and shoot.
Mm-hmm.
That's my new strategy. 7.
It's a good roll. I don't think I can even... Unless I have to roll full to actually not take a damage.
Just do it off camera and say you did.
Yay, full! Just kidding, it's only 4.
So I'll disengage.
What'd you call 7?
So yeah, 3. 3 went through.
Yep.
Heat Sink's just going to stay hiding behind there holding the objective. Heatsink was, all things considered, he was a letdown for the points cost this game.
What do you mean a letdown? He took a massive amount of damage off a 2 blacks and 2 red rolling shield bot, right?
He couldn't get the job done.
Mate.
I almost split my attacks focusing on Parasol over the others.
I'm banning you from complaining about any sort of dice rolling whatsoever. You are actually not allowed to complain, ever.
Hey, that's not very fair and balanced. Come on. I should be able to complain just as much as you.
No.
No. You're right. No one can complain as much as you.
No, the difference is that no one plays you as often as I do. So they don't actually, they just think that you've just got a one-off luck. But no.
Well, if Luke Honeybrook watches this
he would agree with me.
He'll be able to support your case.
Yeah, that's right. He actually would agree with me.
He's seen me roll dice in games before. So, boosted shot. What? It's only 8.
Oh, yeah, only 8.
Hey, blocked them all.
Takes 4 down to 2.
Should have kept Armored Knight on.
Yep, I should have. I knew it was a mistake taking it off.
I'm taunting you now. I'm sorry.
No,
that's
I should have.
unkind.
No, it's definitely not. I should have kept Armoured Might on.
And Code Red moves up.
Yep.
Boosted shot.
Yep.
Oh, I need that other purple I threw over under the cabinet before.
Oh, is there one over there? Oh, there it is.
That's alright. See, that's terrible.
Oh, yeah, terrible.
only
What'd you get?
7.
7. Only 7.
Look, you got 5.
It doesn't matter. It's only had 2 damage left, you turkey head. Good game. Yeah, I think it was definitely a mistake turning Armoured Might off.
Yes,
Definitely
so,
a mistake.
Dukel's Defenders, coming soon.
I'm sorry, but that is not an ad for Dukel's Defenders. That's an ad for your dice. Coming soon. No, just kidding. No, it's like...
Do you want to sell... Anthony, shut up!
No, it was a good game. Like, I think the Beastlords definitely performed better with Armoured Might on. But it was... I should have taken the risk.
Yeah, I thought...
Because I saw you had 4 cubes. I thought he's going to do something next turn. I thought...
that could have been the difference, because if you had killed Starfighter, instead of being conservative and hanging back,
Yep.
then
I knew
would
the
have
minute
had to,
you moved over here, I thought, that's exactly what I thought you were going to do, and I shouldn't have done it. I should have done it. But every time I do that, I roll a 3. You've boosted your attacks to whatever, your shields to whatever, and it just does nothing, you know. And then you would have had a short range shot without having to move. So
potentially.
Yeah.
Or he could have been.
I mean, taking 5 damage off him isn't easy.
Well, it's easier than taking it off a Beastlord.
Not off Dactylus.
Yeah. Actually, Starfighter and Dactylus, it's a fairly even fight, but Dactylus has got the edge with the ground to air.
And that's why I was trying to stay away and try and shoot, but it was just impossible to get an angle on.
Well, that's it. It's that positioning and terrain. If this was an open battlefield, Phantom would have been wrecking Dactylus turn 1. Dactylus would have been wrecking Starfighter.
Yeah, I was actually thinking that maybe what the best move would have actually been to move to the top of a building. Yeah, all your other dudes can draw line of sight, and it would have been a sacrificial thing. But I don't know.
But then also sometimes having a sacrificial piece like that, drawing the other models out of position.
That's right.
It can be the strategic play.
Yeah.
But those Beastlords, they have those special bodies they were given by the One, but they don't just re-download their codes like everyone else. They got to look after themselves.
Yeah, well, I think, like I said, it was difficult to. I think Dactylus was doing too much work because he's normally the one that's just there as what I call a sweeper. You know, in soccer they sweep across the back. That's what his job was. And he was doing too much work and taking too many cubes away because Stegoras and Tyrannus were supposed to be moving up at the same time.
And the problem is you did get bogged down a bit with Tyrannus with a lot of cubes on him that could have been used elsewhere.
Yeah, but I didn't want to, because Dactylus failed to draw enough stuff over. I didn't want to move Tyrannus out without the support. But anyway, I think maybe in hindsight I should have flipped Stegoras and Parasolar. Left Parasolar back more and run Stegoras up with Armoured Might more because he's more survivable.
Well, that's it too, because you had or maybe even turned Armoured Might on later in the game for him.
You can't turn it on late in the game though, because you're never going to have 2 cubes when the action starts heating up. You're never going to have 2 cubes just ready.
Yeah, but that extra floating cube you would have had off him throughout, it could have been doing some jobs.
Well, what? I had surplus cubes in the start. I didn't really. The only time I lost surplus cubes is boosting Tyrannus shields, really. Because I had a boost for Dactylus.
Okay.
And you rolled mental.
Yeah, maybe that being more aggressive with Dactylus was the pivot point.
Yeah.
That would have changed the complexion of the game if it worked.
I've got to remember that 24-inch rule. I keep forgetting that. Played too many lots of 2nd edition. Because it does make a big difference.
Oh, yeah.
The 24-inch rule.
But it does make snipers and artillery support models much more.
Yeah, that's right. Well, Dark Angel's got artillery as well. So using artillery, it makes her, especially if she's sitting on top of a building, makes her pretty tough.
Well, she's still the glass cannon, though.
Well, yeah, I guess.
And that's.
But being able to sit on top of a building, be able to shoot, if you can, anyone you can see, it's all short range because of artillery. That's 5 shots, right? That's just 5 shots raining down.
Yeah. Plus blast.
Plus blast, that's right. Yeah, definitely. Well, I'm still okay with the Beastlords. I might have another game with them and see how they go. I think I should have, in this game, I should have swapped. See, Luke has as bad rolling as me. So it's sort of like an even playing field. So yeah. But I have actually before not done something because of the averages of rolls.
This is the right move to make, and I should do that. Oh, but Aiden will just roll really well.
I have done that before in my head. I've gone, if I move in there, the average is that I will kill that model, but the average with Aiden is that he'll survive on 1 wound and go to be a pain in the ass for the rest of the game.
Like Phantom.
Like all of your models. Like Heat Sink, Phantom.
Well, Heatsink was self-inflicted, to be fair.
And I'm putting Starfighter into that. Because no one rolls 7 shields on 4 dice.
Yeah. Well, actually, true. If I had rolled an average roll, it would have been 4, not 7. 3 more damage on him. He would have been on 2 points of damage turn 1.
Which means you would not have risked him.
If he was on 2 points of damage, you would have come forward.
That's right. I would have.
Because, like, if you didn't
and
come
then I
forward, I still would have done it.
And then I would have come forward, I would have taken 1 wound, he would have been left on 1 wound, and then he would have killed me. But, because that has happened before. I think if you look back through the videos, I'm sure that has happened before.
Probably.
Yeah. But anyway, no, it was good. Like, it was good. It definitely makes a huge difference, doesn't it, with the amount of buildings.
Yeah, I actually really like the more densely packed things. It does make it really hard for
you have to messes with your brain, doesn't it? Like, you have to, like, move around and...
Move it around, bump it up against that model that's standing next to it.
Yeah.
I still have it in my mind to run a full 80 points of Atlantic and infantry. Because I reckon they could still do a job, especially on a city map, because there's...
Well, in the buildings, they're really nasty.
There's like 4 models with magnetic disruption guns, and if they're holding a building, getting the hard cover from that, and you move up anywhere near them, boom. That's a lot of black criticals.
Yeah, that's right. And funnily enough, the best way to kill a building is in close attack. So you can actually ram attack a building if you want.
Why not?
So, but
go for gold. Against if you had
you'd have to do that.
Infantry unit camped in.
Yeah, that's right. You'd have to do that. The infantry unit would be instantly killed with 4.
That game I played against Luke over at Heretics Haven. Plug for one of the stockists.
Yeah.
Putting the Coils infantry into the building was really really cool. I enjoyed that. Was that Coils or Democracy? I can't remember.
I don't know what you played. I wasn't there.
Yeah, you were. You were the cameraman. It was all shaky cam stuff.
Oh. Well, you couldn't have played Coils. You don't own any models. Do you own Coils models?
Oh, I've got the older stuff.
No, it must have been Democracy.
Must have been.
Yeah, it would have been Democracy for sure.
I think it was Blockers Heavy Hitters I threw in the building.
Yeah. No, it's a really nasty... It's a really nasty thing, putting stuff in buildings. But I wouldn't have shot that building, by the way, if I knew that you weren't in base-to-base contact with it. There's actually no point. So I did that for the camera. So I had to do that for the camera, just like, I essentially threw the game for the viewers at home. Well, interesting. Okay, well, I think we're pretty much done. And I hope you enjoyed this game. Despite all my complaining, it will probably still go on YouTube. And I think the Beastlords gave it a good run. It wasn't... it was probably closer than it actually looked. Because there was a few there that would have only taken 1 round of combat to kill.
Yeah, well, that's it.
You got to catch them, though.
As I said, if I'd split my focus between Parasolar and Tyrannus, I would have ended up in a much worse position. You would have been taking out a couple more bots and then potentially keeping your guys alive longer.
Anyway, thanks guys, and I hope you enjoyed the game.
All right.